True.
I've worked with some Japanese artists in the past, and sometimes they're like, it's like, I feel like when I work with American artists, it's like, the problem is only the money amount, oftentimes. Schedule and money. It's like, all right, I can, they're like, I can't do it. I'm like, I'll double it. They're like, I can do it next week. And I'm like, okay, cool. With Japanese artists, sometimes they're like, nah, it can't be done. I'll be like, this is like a money thing? Like, no, it can't be done. I'm like, okay, sorry, my man. They're like, it doesn't please my heart to resurrect this drawing. Like, oh, okay. Shit, sorry. True artists? I don't know if it's true artists. I think it's just sometimes it's just different. But oftentimes money is not a very strong factor in negotiations with Japanese clients in general. Whenever we do anything, it's not really about money a lot of the time. Obviously there's an aspect to it, but it's rarely ever the deciding factor for a lot of discussions. Whereas when we work with American companies, it's always money is the deciding factor. You just want artists to be more realistic with expectations. Oh boy. Whoa. Yeah, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. Yeah. There's no haggling culture. Yeah, often it's like they'll say, we charge this much and that's it. Like there is no negotiating with it a lot of the time.
With artists?
No, Japanese, like a craftsman of any kind, whether it's like if they make bread or they make paintings, they're like, it will cost this much. It will not change.
I think I pay for what I have to pay for.
Fair enough. VTube Studio Rely is the better one. Really? You mean, okay, I read that wrong. Don't haggle for art.
That, like, when people like make art, like, you're paying for their time and expertise and everything that they, you know, all the skill and stuff that they have. So I feel like that's very valuable. So to me, I just want to pay them properly for their time.
No, for sure. I mean, I think a lot of people there, like, let's say you're like, hey Connor, can you voice it in my game? And you know, maybe you're like, oh, we don't got a whole lot of money. I'll be like, all right, yeah, I'll just do it. But then if I don't know, like a giant conglomerate, it's like, we need you to voice in this. I'm like, yeah, the rate is this. It's a little higher.
Yeah.
Just depends who's buying.
When you're getting into like paying for art and stuff, like you should know, what your limits are, and you know what you can and cannot spend. And if the artist is over a budget that you were looking for, don't be afraid to tell them, hey, that's a little bit over my budget, but hopefully we can work together in the future sometime. And you know. Yeah.
Sometimes the only thing I don't like is when I'm asked to pay like fully up front. I hate that. I feel like, I don't understand why I pay up front. I'm like, can I pay half and half? Like, I pay half now, half when it's done?
Some people do half and half, but most of the time, yeah, it is pay up front.
I hate that.
But I feel like it's because of the fact that so many artists have like a bad experience when it comes to like people just not paying at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely like, I mean, it would be like a situation where I don't know. I think if I was an artist, I'd be like, all right, pay me half now. When it's done, I'll have a giant fucking gross watermark over the thing you like. And if you're happy with it and you say it's good to go, I'll send you the full files after you pay the rest. You know what I mean? I think that's what I would do. I don't know though. I'm just...
You can communicate with artists if that's what you want.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Never send final files before pay. Yeah, true. It just sucks because you can never know how aggressive some clients can be though. So something like, just send it to me now. I gotta make sure it works. Oh, I don't want to fucking... I need to see how it looks in my living room before I pay you. But it's tough. It's always hard being an online freelancer, so I sympathize. It's not always easy. But that's why negotiating's nice. Although sometimes very annoying. It's sometimes the most annoying part for sure. My watermark is egregious. Put that shit everywhere. Like, it should be impossible to remove without destroying the work. When you're just showing a preview, right? I don't know, that's how I feel. I know some voice actors do audio watermarks. But
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they'll have like a noise imprint in the file where like if it's used without like pay, like it can be like they can like take the thing. Audio Jungle is one of them. That's one of the more egregious ones. But like some people have like ones that it can only like show up on like a spectrogram or something, where they'll have like something in the audio so that if you use it without paying or you rip it online, they'll be able to be like, hey, use my work, and then like sue you. So be careful.
I did not know that.
Yep. Oh, some people like have an audition and then I've heard of this before, but I don't do this because I think it's a bit excessive. They'll like record something and they'll have like a little faint, like someone saying something quite faint in the background. But I think it's just whatever. I think my voice is out there too much for me to care at that point. I'm too lazy. I'm also too lazy. I recognize him. It's mainly a lazy problem.
DJ Khaled!
DJ Khaled!